Welcome to the complete monthly digest with all technical info you need about the cybersecurity world. In this new edition, we will evaluate the evolution of the ransomware as a service offering, the data breaches of this month, the main exploited CVE records, plus a full review of the MITRE attack changelog. And we will close with the main CERT agency's alarms. The appointment is free and fast-paced, without adverts or annoying interruptions. Let's start. In April 2025, the ransomware landscape shifted notably. Scattered Spider, a well-known English-speaking threat group, launched coordinated attacks on major UK retailers, Marks & Spencer, Co-op, and Harrods, using the DragonForce ransomware as a service platform. Their entry relied heavily on social engineering, especially phishing and SIM swapping, enabling deep network penetration before system-wide encryption. At the same time, RansomHub, another dominant RAS operator, abruptly vanished from the scene. Its sudden disappearance triggered a wave of affiliate migrations, with groups quickly aligning with DragonForce and Sheilin. As a result, both platforms saw a surge in activity and public data leaks, marking a consolidation of power among remaining RAS providers. In the retail sector, April saw a wave of cyber attacks targeting top UK brands. Harrods became the third major retailer hit within 2 weeks, following Marks & Spencer and Co-op. Attackers attempted to breach internal systems, forcing Harrods to shut down select infrastructure. Despite the incident, both its website and flagship Knightsbridge store remained operational. In the car hire industry, Europcar suffered a breach affecting up to 200,000 customers after attackers compromised its GitLab repositories and stole both mobile app source code and personal data. Meanwhile, Hertz was caught in the fallout of a CL0P ransomware attack on third-party vendor Clio, potentially exposing sensitive customer details, including driver's licenses. The healthcare sector also saw a sharp rise in targeted attacks. Frederick Health Medical Group was hit by ransomware compromising nearly 1 million patient records. Yale New Haven Health disclosed a breach affecting 5.5 million individuals, exposing highly sensitive data. In Texas, the state's health department reported unauthorized access to data tied to government assistance programs, affecting over 60,000 residents. And in Pennsylvania, a breach at Drug and Alcohol Treatment Services raised concerns about exposure of patient treatment histories and personal identifiers. In April 2025 saw active exploitation of several high-impact vulnerabilities across critical infrastructure. The most severe was CVE 2025-29824, a zero-day flaw in the Windows Common Log File System driver. Exploited by the group known as Storm 2460, this vulnerability enabled privilege escalation and was leveraged in ransomware campaigns targeting IT, real estate, and retail sectors. Next, CVE 2025-24813, a remote code execution vulnerability in Apache Tomcat, came under active exploitation. It reinforced the ongoing risk posed by unpatched enterprise web servers, frequently targeted for initial access in broader campaigns. Finally, CVE 2025-34028 impacted Commvault's command center. This path traversal flaw allowed unauthenticated code execution, illustrating how overlooked backup and disaster recovery tools can become high-value targets when security controls are weak. For the April month, MITRE released version 17.0 of the ATT and CK framework, marking a pivotal update aligned with emerging attacker behavior, particularly against virtualization environments. A major addition was the introduction of the ESG platform to the Enterprise Matrix, reflecting a growing trend in targeting VMware hypervisors. 34 existing techniques were mapped to this new platform, alongside 4 techniques created specifically for ESG environments. T1675, ESG Administration Command. Adversaries can leverage administrative services on ESG to issue commands directly to guest virtual machines, often by abusing persistent services like the VMware Tools daemon. T1059.012, Command and Scripting Interpreter, Hypervisor CLI. This variant of command execution highlights how attackers can use hypervisor-specific interfaces such as SCLI to run scripts or binaries within the virtual infrastructure. T1505.006, Server Software Component, vSphere Installation Bundles, VDBs. By deploying malicious VIBs, threat actors can gain persistence on ESG hosts, essentially embedding themselves within the host layer of virtualized environments. T1673 Virtual Machine Discovery. After establishing access, attackers may enumerate running virtual machines to identify high-value targets, often using built-in tools like vimcmd. Beyond ESG, MITRE made two other key changes. The network platform was renamed Network Devices for greater accuracy. Mitigation descriptions across the framework were revised and expanded, offering clearer guidance, practical examples, and deeper integration strategies. In Italy, CertIT reported a major breach involving InfoCert, a leading provider of digital identity services, including SPID. The attack compromised the personal data of approximately 5.5 million users, with that information later discovered for sale on illicit marketplaces. The incident raises serious concerns over the security of national digital identity infrastructures. In the United States, CISA released a wave of technical alerts targeting vulnerabilities in industrial systems. On April 24th, 7 ICS advisories addressed flaws in platforms from Schneider Electric, Albedo Telecom, and Vestel. A follow-up on April 29th flagged additional issues in Rockwell Automation Thin Manager, Delta Electronics ISP Soft, and Lantronix Export, underlining ongoing risks to operational technology. Meanwhile, CertEU issued a priority advisory on April 8th, focusing on several critical vulnerabilities in Microsoft products. The alert strongly emphasized the need for immediate patching to prevent exploitation, especially in enterprise and government environments. I maintain this project with the only scope to increase awareness, following the motto, sharing is caring. I keep it free from advertisement and sponsorship, all based on personal efforts. Your support, liking and subscribing the channel, it's highly appreciated. Stay tuned for more content. Take care.